DDOstream, sponsored by Fantasy Grounds, the number one most supported uh, tabletop simulating, was it RTT out there. You can check them out on fantasygrounds.com and get a hold of a free demo version if you'd like, and give it a try yourself. And of course, feel free to check us out on regular on DDO.com for Dungeons and Dragons Online. Alright, let's see. I can see some messages, so that's good. And we are kind of ad hocing together because a lot of people couldn't make it this holiday. So I've adjusted a few things, and we will be taking off from elsewhere. Let's see. It's time. Everybody needs a long rest from the miscellaneous adventures they were in. Let me clear off some people out of this party sheet who are not here. And we can start with introductions. Um, Jerry, if you'd like to start. Okay, and Zorna. And Luck. And I am Gruubii, aka the DM for this evening, and the doorman for all little dogs in the house. And a cat. Yeah, the other cats don't care so much, but that one. Alright, so you all are back at the trade town, where after Luck had abandoned the people who decided to go chasing ghouls. Um, and you've run upon an elf who has um, come from elsewhere. He's kind of vague about it, and is trying to hire people to get him. Um, it appears across the continent to a maybe it's a temple or a ruin. Um, he's not incredibly sure because he's not from around here, as he said. Um, and he's looking for a portal to elsewhere. Um, and he's heard that there's one over there. Um, and that's pretty much it. He's just trying to get to and through it, and has the hopes it'll take him um, back to where he intends to be. And he's willing to pay um, some of his uh, odd coins to do so. They look like they will have value in the trade town, um, as well as Rachel's Landing for those who knows where that is, which is what connects to the trade town to the other continent. Okay. Let's see. So, um, there are a couple of different paths to get there. I'll grab some notes. Okay. Uh, there's one town in this continent where money has substantial value, because the rest of the infrastructure has been so destroyed here. Um, it's generally the surrounds are a large forest that is overgrown, where it seems like there were more signs of previous civilization. There are moors and swamps to the north and south, and as you go to the west, there is a great like Badlands area where it's all a waste, and then on the other side of which is the intense jungle. On the other side, like going east, it leads to the plains and eventually a desert. The As you go east, however, between here and there, on the other end of the forest, as it gets a tad jungly before it becomes those plains, um, there is also it's a ziggurat, is what it is, temple, which is the place you know of on this continent anyway, where a person could every once in a while be brought back to life as well. If that helps. If you need more context, I can keep going. He is trying to find and get to a portal in a ruin that is supposed to exist, um, to the, I'm going to say, northwest, or excuse me, northeast. Right. And there's different ways you can get there. One is through the moors, one is straight through mostly forest, and then some jungle, and then you could also just skirt around through the jungle, like a little bit of forest, but mostly jungle. Yeah. Um, yes. So I would say probably forest, 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 jungle there. Okay. You know what we don't like? Uh, Not here. I should bounce. Uh, his name is Sir Dwemergard, and that's what he goes by. DW. Yep. While he has money, he doesn't seem to have any. Like he seems to be missing his equipment. Um, you get the idea that he normally has more stuff with him than what he's currently carrying around. So probably probably a couple of weeks. Say 2 weeks to and two back. Okay, let's see if I can grab. Yep. It, even hunting, you'd want to have some extra from where it's, not the best. All right, thing. I need maps, not creatures. It's good times. Flame tongues are no joke. I have, in fact, inflicted them upon one of my DMs. Okay, that'll work. Let's see. Let's grab some things so we can do something if y'all need it. Um, all the time. Matter of fact, because if you don't have darks, like if you're a human, for example, like no, it's just on like almost all the time because I need light and I need to be able to beat things to death. Yeah, it's just a super torch. Um, right. I have not shared a map yet. As mappage comes up, the need for one for tactical movement, I will do so. Let's see, let's grab that. And second. Let's see, and I think everybody's got dark vision except for luck. Changelings don't have dark vision? Okay. So then in that case, light will be pretty handy. So I'll have a light source. Um, okay, there we go. So you'll head out a few days, and if actually I've got the tool to do it. Let me I can summon um, die rolls from you. So let's do D8. All right, that works. No, it's a group effort. That's what I was looking for. That's way more useful. So I'm using some charts, and they're just labeled jungle, right? And it's like jungle, medium, easy, hard, and I'm like, all right, let's see what that is. Apparently, it's like berries and stuff that you can find. All right, tell me more. Sure. Oh, they're large. Okay, well that makes sense. All right. What marching order would y'all like? Oh, nothing's set. Great. Okay. Hey, when okay. Well, yeah, I mean, depending. Like I think for mine, I went with like Inflom, but that's just old Ultima. Sure. All right. Well, especially since I mean, like it was given to you on, and then the guy ended up disappearing because it was the uh it was the rogue who was there helping y'all out down in the cave or the shimmering the little town with the it was during when you were fighting the macabre jester. Right. Okay. So let's see. So y'all are wandering along, and though this looks a little more foresty, it's actually, well, actually it is still forest because there's quite a bit of that before you get there. So I'm going to show this map, and then I'm going to go over and see what it looks like. Okay, come on, computer. Let's play nice. All right, and then as you'll come around, you see a bunch of these guys chilling out. Let's see what they, if it gives me a good picture. Excellent, it does. and Skippy. Let's see. Yep, they. See. Oh, all right. Well, that's new and different. Um, yep, that's definitely some crabs in the appear to have crawled out of a nearby puddle. There it is. And have decided that they need some new homes. Well, let's see. They appear to be. Um, they're small, but they're not. I mean, they're not tiny, so they're pizza sized. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So let's switch to initiative, and I will request that roll, and then they'll make theirs. It's absolutely fine with me. All right. Yeah, it's been iffy about it. Yeah, it looks like it. All right. Well, good. First up is the auspiciously named bone crab number one. And let's see. That's kind of funny. Let's see. No, it's good to remind me because I will forget. And then later, be like, oh, I'm sorry, people, because it's in a different instance. All right, so the first bone crab will move up, and as it does, it then leaps the last 10 feet of the way. It is. I mean, well, I mean, it's at least rattling. So make a one claw attack. Make it hitting him for 11 damage as it pinches hard on his long, elongated nose. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, it's at the end of the counter. All right. Well, that's interesting. I'll have to t- tuck you to the side so I can try to remember. And then it claws him again. But, but it was not able to get a hold of him further as he swung back and forth um, before he lets go and drops back to the ground to try and go again. Let's see. So next will be number two. Also leaping up in the air at Zorna. It misses and then tries again on its way down. Well, it bounces off your armor at least. Number 3. Lunges. Missing. Twice. Oh, it actually hit you with the second one. So he ends up slicing into your leg. Scissoring with his pincers. Make it. Yeah. Right. The trick will be you'll have to remove it when you use the trident. Otherwise, they'll try to apply it to that too. Wham! Correct. Right. Right. Yeah, you cook it a bit with the first stab and not so much with the second, and then you've got your bonus action, so you can use your offhand trident. Yep. You just, like I said, you'll need to remove the flame tongue effect, and then use the trident. There, I just removed it. If you press the little, um, to me it looks like a pick. Uh, it'll open up the effects on there, and it'll have them all listed. Yeah. Okay. You geek it, inflicting heavy damage on it. It looks like a severely displeased pizza at this point. Okay. Let's see. Um, so 3 targets that is. So there we go. He'll cast Bless. And then Luck, you're up. You're gonna what and then attack you with your rapier? Hex. Okay. Right. Right. You hit it. You get through its bony exterior to a juicy part. Let's see. Tell me about your movement. Okay. Must mean disengage. Okay. Enters the fray. Terribly. Just terribly. That's all. All right, Zorna. Yep. Yep. Yes. Okay. Um, bone crab number two. While while we're working on this, while I'm going through these bone crabs, go ahead and look at your channel divinity abilities. Yep. All right. Meanwhile, bone crab number two is going to be trying to get your ear. Not so much, as you keep blocking it off with your shield. Number three, going after luck. Ooh, I got, I gotcha. That's a body part you have. You are able to maintain your concentration though. So let's see. Oh, I got you. This time in the face. Luckily, you pull back so hard as it goes for your face. It doesn't. It not but a scratch. All right, Zorna. All right, luck. Time for your revenge. Good. All right. I'm gonna check something to make sure. Um, somebody say a thing for me. Okay. That's what I was afraid of. Let's make sure that everybody's being heard. Properties. Okay, try again.
I'm testing my own microphone.
Excellent. There we go. Now I can see it. Just making sure
I
everybody
might
can
need to
hear
pull the
everybody.
mic in a little bit. Maybe it's too far away. Yep, now I hear myself a lot better.
All right, good. Bunk crab number 4. Where you at? Down at the bottom. Also trying to get it to get itself some luck. No luck with that one.
Oh, not the pretty changeling.
Oh, it's got some now. Just a few more ribbons less luck. Let's see.
That was an expensive shirt.
Okay, let's see. He's already got one concentration thing up. So there you go. Move him up a bit. All right, he moves up and heals like an amount. All right, number 1. Go for some make it. Not with that, he's not. Or that. All right, make it. Your turn.
All right. I want to correct the record and kind of explain what's going on a little bit about the way combat went last turn and how I think it should work. I don't believe I should have been able to do an offhand attack last round, and I'd propose to correct that by only taking one rather than two attacks this round. Reason being is that even without a feat, it is true that if you have a light weapon, aka a short sword, in your main hand, you
Mm-hmm.
can use a bonus action to take an attack with your offhand weapon. But that offhand weapon must also be light, and I'm pretty darn positive this trident is not considered to be a light weapon.
Ah,
Even
okay.
if it is listed with versatile as a property, it's not by its nature a light weapon, so I should not have been able to do that,
Okay.
I believe. So, what I would just say is instead of taking two attacks this round, let me just take one attack and we'll call it done.
Sure.
And then in the future, however, if I do choose to attack with the trident, I do get the benefits of the great weapon fighting, which is what I do have, which allows me to re-roll a one or a two on damage dice and
Right.
accept the result. Okay, now that we're clear, let me attack with my short sword,
Okay. And I will pull up the 2-weapon fighting while we're at.
and that's going to be a miss. So that is my turn. I hadn't really looked into it because I just have not been in a position up to this point of not using my trident as a two-handed weapon. But it didn't. Something was striking me as just not quite right with the way that that went down. I shouldn't have gotten three attacks, and so I wanted to follow up on that and do the rule searching while everyone else had their turn, and that's what I've come up with.
There it is. And reference manual. Yep. They do both have to be light. Interesting. So you can't do long sword and short sword. They have to both be short
Yep,
swords,
you could do two
for
short
example.
swords even without the extra feat as a fighter if you wanted to go that route, but they would both have to be light weapons.
Okay, so this bone crab is going to move to here. move his way around. But not like that, it doesn't.
Right.
Nope. It definitely tripped over
Or
its own
alright.
skull cover.
You get for having 6 feet.
See, now you know what's trying to get a bigger house.
I'm going to be AFK for a second. I'm going to try to get the cat back inside before it gets dark.
Okay. Oh no. Um,
Yeah, I'm back. We have coyotes here, so I can't let her stay out too late.
yeah, they're a bit unfriendly. So Zorna got clamped.
The clamp! Out.
No, I need you to have a bit size. Try that again. There we go. I guess there. All right. So go to the D8. I'll eventually figure out what's up with my computer. All right. So it looks like he's made a bonfire appear and catching and burning one of the crabs. So let's see.
Alright.
So now you've only got one on you.
I skewer them, you cook them.
All right, bone crab number 1. Going to try to get some more. Make it.
Well, I bet I don't taste very good.
I bet it's not that terribly picky.
It seems to think you taste delicious.
Yes, it does. Good thing I regenerated a little bit, huh? Like I just lost part of a leg.
I think that's what it's hoping. Like you'll regenerate inside.
It's just a flesh wound.
A 20-point flesh wound. Pretty significant one.
Yeah.
You know, if you think about that relative to that's a severe wound, right? So it must have really just like taken a chunk out of an arm or a leg or something.
Yeah, it got some big strips off. All right, Luck.
We're just
There's a fire
so
there.
you grab one.
That's what the circle is.
That one. Try and move to a more advantageous position. Like I said, I really don't have one, so we're just gonna pass. Stab and go. Stab and go.
There we go.
Okay. Whoops. Crab number 2.
It got a piece of you.
Oh, I'm getting a piece of it. Not a big piece, though.
Sorry, piece by piece.
Just thwacking him aside with your head.
So I am going to make sure I've got that trident effect on me. Or not trident effect, but short sword effect, the flame tongue effect. I'm going to use the flame tongue this round. We'll see how it ends up going though, because the other thing I'm trading off by not using the trident is +1 to damage, or +1 to hit, which hopefully wouldn't matter. But I've now missed a couple of times, so we'll kind of see. But I'm going to take 2 attack actions here, or
Okay.
2 attacks as an
Sure.
action. First one's a miss. Second, thankfully, is a hit. Yay!
Nice.
You hear that one when you stab it pop from heat escaping.
Steamed
So,
crab.
since I did take a lot of damage, I am going to. Let me check to make sure this is true. I believe my second wind is a bonus action, which it is. And now that I'm 7th level, I actually get 2d10 instead of 1d10 because I can spend up to. Is that correct? 2 hit dice? Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, 1d10 plus fighter level. Okay. So I'm going to take a second wind and heal myself for 1d10 plus 7.
Okay.
Aww. Okay.
It's gonna be
All
one
right.
of those, I guess.
I'm a little better. And that's it.
Bone crab number 2. Jumps back and as it withdraws 10 feet. Make
I
it.
couldn't hit at it as it jumped.
Nope. It disengaged.
Okay.
All right, well, it's my turn again. So this time I'm going to come around to Bone Crab 4.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack. All right. One good-sized hit there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Poof.
for
Ooh, one
19
really good.
points of damage. Jeez.
Nice.
All right. As it is, there's currently three, one, two, three. Yeah. X crabs, and one seems to be fleeing.
And I can move up to that much before the end of my turn. So
Yep.
that's it.
Okay. And
And hey, there's already a bonfire there, so just go ahead and toss those on there, Luck.
Hey, we can just go ahead and cook and crab for dinner. It's 1 day of rations we don't got to worry about now.
Someone's mic may not have been on there. I didn't hear anything.
what's up?
Someone cast Bless, is that right?
Yeah. That was the elf that y'all are escorting. He cast bless, and he just cured you for a substantial
Oh,
amount.
gotcha. Okay.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I get 2 EBs now, don't I? And stay out. And then I head back to the crabs cooking.
Okay. Zorna.
Okay, so crab number 2 is running. Or is he?
I
Well,
mean,
either way, I'm going to charge.
okay.
So let's see. Charging. Minotaur charge. If you move at least 10 feet towards the target hit with your horn attack, you deal an extra 1d6 piercing damage and can shove the target 5 feet as a bonus action. So, do I just roll an extra
Yes.
damage if I hit?
Like,
okay.
yeah, just
All right.
was it right click and it will up the die, I think. Go ahead and move.
Right.
All right, you hit.
So that hit. So let's see. I don't see how to do that, so I'm just gonna roll an extra one. But it's dying
Nice.
anyway.
Kill it.
Everybody gets a crab.
I
You got to
I
pierce it with your thing, and now it's dead, and you've just got like crab on your horn. What is
I
that?
carry it back on my horns like that bull that took the shorts off that chick like last week. I don't know if y'all saw that, but that's what Zorna looks like right now.
It's down under Minotaur. If you open up Minotaur Charge, it's got the effect.
What?
You were wondering how to do that? I apparently coded it. It's down under Minotaur Charge.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But you've depensed
Anyway.
the
Oh.
bone crab. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, Makeit is actually a vegetarian. I was just joking about eating the crab, but everyone else can if they want to.
Like, why not? What time of day is it? Is it camping time or?
You can make it camping time if you want to. It's late-ish afternoon. Let's see. Let me close this down.
All right. Well, we'll see how these crabs are.
Well, let's see. So, all right. So that's going to be almost everybody. Con save.
I'm not eating the crab. Do I need to make a con check?
Yep.
He said he didn't eat it.
I know.
Okay.
This is right after you finish it, before cooking happens. Like,
If anyone ever asks, well, what do you eat then? He just glares at them and says, you don't want to know. And they usually just drop the subject.
let's see. So, well, luck. Um, you feel cold, like you're shivering for some reason. It's not cold out here. It's it's 95 with a 70% humidity type.
Get closer to that fire.
Let's see. All right. So I will hang on to that. But other than that, y'all those who want to eat do. Those who don't have other food options. Um, and other than that, the rest of the evening um, passes without problem.
The real answer, of course, is generally dried seaweed that's like soaked in kind of a brine and can last pretty much forever when it's dried out.
Sounds delicious.
Sounds like miso.
Along with grains, because they'd have lots of grains around here.
No. Okay, fine.
Did we all just vanish?
Yeah, but I'm gonna reuse the map anyway.
But he will gnaw on tree bark just to intimidate people. And make it think like he eats tree bark.
All right. Like I said, that night continues on without much event. Um, and the next day, as you all are traveling along, unless you tell me differently, well, let's pop in a long rest here.
Hey, remember that time we killed those beetles? Man, I learned a lot from that.
Oh, silly thing. Um, so let's see. Luck.
First off, make sure they can't jump.
Jumping
Especially
beetles.
not 10 feet. Um, you keep seeing these bright lights just like they're floating out there, and
Anybody else see all them fireflies? Is it just me?
I mean you're it's really hot, but sometimes you feel, but you don't feel hot. Like you're sweating. People see you sweating, and you can feel yourself sweating, but you don't feel hot at all. Um, and then there'll be another like wave of colors translating across your vision.
Now, I know you guys saw that one, right? Right? Nothing? Nothing.
No.
You guys don't see the bright colors and the fireflies?
It's like noon, man. There's no fireflies.
Keep walking. You guys are weird. They don't see the fireflies. Talk to the fireflies.
This seems perfectly normal to me.
Hello, little lights.
Nope, not that one.
The little lights aren't making it cold for you guys?
I'm not even seeing anything, although I can try to take a look if you want. If douse the fire, see if I can look with dark vision.
Gotta look real close.
Do I see anything?
This is during the day while you're traveling, by the way.
Oh.
Just to be clear there.
Okay, well, no. Hang on. And it's daytime. Point them out. Where are they?
I start kind of pointing randomly, and there's one over there. There's one over there. You're missing them.
Luck seems to
I
be
mean,
like having a real hard time keeping up with everybody. Like he's
You
really
all right
working at it, but
there?
I'm fine. I'm just tired. It's all these fireflies and bugs and the lice and the cold breeze. I don't know, puts on a chill. It makes me. I'm just tired. I should have lost it out for a minute. All these fireflies
Yeah.
swatting around. Get them out of my face.
So,
okay. So you all agree that there's something wrong with Luck. It's him.
I don't know what they're talking about. You guys don't see the fireflies. You're not feeling the cold chill.
I mean,
Something's
I've got
wrong
a
with you
vial of
guys.
poison if we want to put him out of
You
his misery, but otherwise,
you
do
might
we have
want to check
anyone
that
who
out.
can heal?
And you're pretty sure
Do we,
it's a he's ill. Um,
do we have anyone who can heal? Like any
well,
cleric?
I mean, I'm a cleric.
Well,
Let
can
me
you
try
do
lesser
something?
restoration on him.
okay.
Feel fine.
Let's see. How do I do that?
spend the spell slot, basically.
Okay.
Okay. Because that works. First of all, Luck, you're no longer exhausted.
Wow, whatever you did, like we should do that like every morning.
It's
That
pretty cool,
was
huh?
amazing.
Um,
Yes, that shit
and
was better than coffee.
and it takes like just a minute, and then then you're just hot like you expect to be. Um, and whatever you had contracted is gone.
Maybe we shouldn't have eaten that crab.
All the fireflies are gone. Weird. Must be the higher elevation.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, the bone shivers. That's what that was. Let's see.
Ooh.
So everybody, as you travel further along,
Jarrett might have gotten lost, but there was a roll D8. Is he AFK?
not sure. Let's see. I see him there, so that's a good sign. Okay, let's look at this. All right.
Makeit's always rolling high. Zorna and Luck are always rolling low.
All right. So as y'all travel through, I guess the best way of doing that would be one of these. So let's roll that. Okay. Well, Zorna and Luck, you both notice that there's something ahead moving. Like it kind of wants to, it looks like it blends in, but given its size and everything, it just moves like the wind blows just a little and the trees move, but it doesn't. And you're able to tell there's something out there.
Hey, Luck, is that what you were seeing before?
Not quite, but that definitely looks out of the ordinary.
Pointed out to make it also, and Sir Dweemer.
Interesting.
What's this thing say?
Yeah, I wasn't seeing that. We're all seeing the same thing now, right? You guys, you see that too? That's cool.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, there's totally a thing out there.
Um,
Want to try to scare it away?
It is
Like
going
try
to
to
be
intimidate it?
better if I remove it and put it back on here correctly.
like, I'm not necessarily into just running up and attacking stuff.
Me neither.
So,
Let him be is my motto.
Exactly.
Mind
Yeah,
you,
if we don't have to fight nothing, we could totally like do a little snicky around the side.
Well, that
That's
is
what it looks like.
really cool looking.
First thing I noticed was the teeth.
Well, yes, there is that.
it might be, you know, not the nicest. Um, but yeah, it is definitely has that laying in wait look to it.
Does it seem to notice us, or is it just over there?
Um, let's see. Luck, you think so? Like, you've seen
That
it
it notices us.
like side
Okay.
eyeing.
I
You
think it sees us. I think it might be waiting for us to get a little more out into the open, or it makes a move though. Maybe.
You can try and
Is
intimidate
there?
it.
I give it a shot.
So try and intimidate it. See if we can scare it away.
It doesn't look like it's scare easy, but I guess it's worth a shot. Alternately, is there another way past it without getting too close to it?
well, I mean, sure. Though you can, I mean, you can tell it has wings, so your
Well,
mileage might
yeah.
vary. All
I'm
right.
gonna turn so I'm troll looking, and I'm gonna do whatever Makeit's doing and try and scare it away as well, because that seems like big and intimidating a troll like.
Okay. So you're coming up towards it and like yelling and like pushing things over. How's the
Yeah,
intimidation going?
basically just kind of like as if it was a wildlife, make noise and be threatening and be like, "Roar."
Yeah. After Zorna sees what they're doing, she just starts waving her horns around and bellowing.
Okay, that makes sense. Um, let's look at some of its features. See if what it tells me here.
Also, don't forget to move the picture of it.
Okay,
It's very cool looking.
it is. Um,
If only it was nice enough to be a pet.
I would pet it and name it George.
you'd pet it and then regret it.
Well,
Ow,
that is not uncommon with me, so.
that's true. Go ahead and make any movements you'd like to make beforehand.
If it isn't running away by about the time I get there, then I would stop.
Okay.
And then I would just be like kind of to the side or wherever he's going. Because even with changeling abilities, I got to assume he's still a tiny bit bigger than me.
Yep. All right. Initiatives. Luck, you're first. It's
We're gonna drop
given
that.
up on trying to hide because clearly that was not working.
Oh, we're gonna drop that hex on him. I never lost it, and then Eldritch Blast.
All right. I'm going
Yeah, move
to
tiny bit off to the side.
say, "Work, darn it," and flame up my sword.
Kafoosh. So, for the record, this is a variant of this particular creature that it says it is because it doesn't actually work in the jungle, even though it's a jungle encounter thing.
Nice 25 to hit.
Well, that does it.
That's a lot of damage.
It is. It didn't seem to appreciate it much.
I've got a second attack. And that one's a miss. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll do this. Target itself. Bless. All right.
I see what happened. It double rolled on the 2d6. So we needed to get rid of 8 points of that damage.
Okay. I wonder why it's doing that. All right. So it will open up with its breath weapon. Or maybe it will. Let's see. Let me draw a shape. So it can move to there to do it, not leaving that space. So let's move that. Breathe at these two targets.
I did use an intimidate on it. I don't know. It wasn't necessarily the greatest intimidate, but I did roll intimidate in terms of that, and I did just come up and try to threaten it.
Yeah.
The idea is I kind of wanted to draw its aggro if possible.
Oh, it's got something for you. Let's see. First, though, there we go. One save, one fail. So it spreads out, especially it shoots out needles, a spray, which currently have blinded Zorna, and she takes some damage. And then its stinger tail
Ow.
whips around at Makeit.
Ouch.
And con save, which you make, so you don't take the poison. And that'll be its turn. Then Zorna, the currently blind.
Okay, so what can I do when I'm blinded?
You can do all sorts of things, but like if you were to try to attack something, like if you were next to it or something, you would still be able to attack it just at disadvantage.
Well, okay. So my plan had been to do guiding bolt.
Okay.
Is that no longer my plan?
Make me a perception check, and then if it's high enough, then you can make it with disadvantage. You can try to use it anyway. So I will send you the check.
Well, I perceive some stuff.
Yep. Yes, you do. You know
I was
right
looking
where
right
it
at
is.
it.
Yeah. So
That's why my eyes hurt.
it's still with disadvantage. It should figure it out automatically because you're blind, but
Okay.
you can do it.
So just hit cast.
Yeah. Let's see, how long does this last?
Well, poop. All right. Guess I miss.
Yep, it just manages to duck just in time. Just whoop. Let's see, and let's see how long that's going to last. Okay, so next round you will not be blinded any further.
Okay. Well, then it'll be getting another one of those. course, I would roll my 20 on perceiving things and then roll nothing to hit.
Eh.
That's just the way I roll.
Minimum dice rolls. All right, make it.
All right. I realize there's something for future saving throws. I should get an extra 1d6. As of 7th level, I have brutish durability. I need to type it up as an extra 1d6 that I add to any saving throw I make.
Okay.
However, I haven't quite finished typing it up yet. However, I'm going to attack at least twice with my flame sword, and I will perhaps use a action surge as well. So I missed with my first, hit with my second for 18 points of damage, and that is the correct amount of damage. And then I am going to take my action surge and do 2 more attacks
Okay, cool.
for a miss and a hit for an additional 18 points of damage. And that is going to be my turn.
Nice.
At least that made it worth it.
You're gonna try again for 2 blasts.
Two hits.
And move slightly over to the side so we're not all in a breath area.
Just in case.
Just in case. Never hurts to be cautious.
All right, Zorna, let's remove that blind as you blink and rub
Ugh,
it all out, plus the
that hurt.
healing that you got.
Okay, let's try this again. Yeah. And I will also move. Wait, I don't know what it did. There we go. Okay.
Don't forget to add the attack, the effect from guiding bolt on it too.
Oh, right, right. Let's see. Did that go on?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like it's recharged, so it's gonna go around here and see what else it can see. Actually, let's there. It looks like it's going to try and get your luck, but you're not going to be close enough. So, I know you're heartbroken.
Totally heartbroken.
Okay, so let's see if this works. Go ahead and roll a d6, because you mentioned.
Rolling d6.
Make it. It only gave you the bless.
Oh, okay.
You didn't add the d6 for the.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to type it, and I haven't been able to figure it out. I'll have to deal with it later. I'm not sure how to add a d6 as a generic save. I'm not quite sure how to do it. I think I can copy from Bless, but I'm not 100%
Yep.
sure.
Should do it. So let's see. Should be. Um, There's a coding, I think. Anyway,
I tried to just copy it over. We'll see.
well, you make the save. Let's see. So let's save for half, and you don't get blind. So 19, which I will give you half of it back, since it wants to be silly about it. So 10ish. Okay, and then it will stab you or try to sting you pitifully. All right. It did not recharge, so it's going to be trying to bite you instead. That it did. And then it'll try to make a claw. Which it misses horribly on. All right. So Zorna.
Okay. How's it looking?
Desperate.
Excellent. That worked pretty well last time. Oh, did the advantage got used on it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna do that again. But oh, I'd hit.
Yep.
I was about to say, but I miss.
Poof.
Hey, that did
Ka-thunk.
it. Teach you to blind us.
Some kind of jerk.
I don't think we should eat this.
Yeah, I'm good on eating random things we kill for a little minute. I'm gonna stick to my rations.
It doesn't look like it would be good to eat. It's kind of
Little
bony.
bony, needly.
Yes. Let's see. And I need a different table. But it doesn't look like you all got totally poisoned or anything like that. It looks like you managed to bypass that portion. Rest. Okay.
All right, once a day is enough for me.
Okay. Let's see. So let's try that. Um, in its lair, you find um, some rusty, beat up armor and like the metal parts of some weapons.
Well, I'm good on some of that.
Between Makeit and Zorna, that's possibly important. Let's see. So survival.
So we can tinker with this stuff and make something out of it. Is that what you're saying?
Uh, it's really raw material, but um, if one of you had the ability to turn raw material into objects, um,
Well, one of us does. Yes.
then between you, so two. What was the second thing I rolled up here? Twilight birch. All right. So in this forest, you all find, additionally, some things I'm going to put in the party sheet. Let me grab that party sheet.
So yeah, basically, I can take the raw material and do an hour-long ritual and turn it into an item worth no more than 100 gold pieces.
Well, getting a long rest, so we got 8 hours of downtime.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I can duplicate a non-magical item, like a key or whatever.
And you all
So
find
then we
some.
find.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
You'll find some whip stalks and some twilight birch out there that can be used as well. I'm dropping those in the party sheet.
Whipstalks, rare fungus. So it might poison you, but it might make you invisible.
So might be good for Makeit actually.
Yeah, maybe.
Like if you're desperate. Let's see. Twilight birch.
I don't know. My guy's doing pretty okay right now. I'm pretty happy. Kind of likes to set up, although he's eyeing that trident. You know, he's kind of a two-handed person. He likes the flame sword, but maybe I should give it to someone else. Who else could use a one-handed flame sword? I mean, I've
Just a long
already
sword.
used the keyword, so I don't know, but you know, as long as you're okay with that.
I don't think I'd be able to hit near as well with it.
Let's see. Additionally, was
Gotta assume it's not finessable.
wow. That's a big read for that. Most of it doesn't apply except for like the last what would be a paragraph if they use punctuation. Um, okay. So the birch is also a make thing material. All right. Um, other than the guy you're traveling with, um, who could use some basic equipment, he would not want to take y'all's magic items because he's hoping to leave. But I'm sure
Well,
when
he
you're all
just thought
together,
he's our guidance potion now.
what's that?
So he just thought he was leaving. He's our guidance potion now. You're part of the family now.
He's definitely busting out the the blessing.
And it's helped.
All right. So let's see. Where was that chart I just had? Table. There we go. All right. So next leg of the journey um, will be everybody roll a d8 request. All right. And everything
we,
seems to go smoothly.
Can we take a short break?
Sure.
Like in real life.
Right. Okay, we'll take a brief bio break, and then we'll be back in about 5-ish minutes.
Sounds
Sounds
good.
good.
Okay.
So
Let me move this over to the Okay. All right, welcome back, everybody. All right, so that should be working now. The brutish durability. I chucked a saving throw at you to see, and it seemed to work out. See if I can find another these real quick.
Luck after that rest is just an instrument. Stuff about the previous day's activity.
That'll probably work. Okay, so what are you guys gonna make?
What do you guys want me to make? So I have a bunch of metal. I can make something up to 100 gold piece worth. Does anybody need some armor? A shield?
Well, as long as I'm going to be using a short sword for a while, it would make sense for me to have a shield. And having a shield out on one of these things sounds kind of cool.
Okay. Then I will make it a shield custom designed for his size and weight and fight style.
Okay. So,
And make it look cool. However he designs it.
okay. There's a shield in the party sheet for him to grab.
So the neighbors are shooting fireworks, so if the dogs suddenly erupt, that's why.
Well, it seems a reasonable thing for them to do. Not the
Yeah.
neighbors, but the dogs. Just seems like a typical thing for the neighbors to do.
Yeah. Any excuse for fireworks around here. We are in eastern Tennessee, after all.
All right, so that's what we do at night, and we end up with a what, like a medium, large, just a shield. What
Shield.
do we end up with?
They,
Yeah.
and then you have enough left to probably do like two sets of armor, shield, one or two weapons worth as you travel.
Okay. Well, is there anything else right now anybody can think of that they need?
Um, the elf could appreciate, um, not to intrude, um, something other than the clothing he's wearing and his fists.
So some armor and a sword. With
That'd be
big,
swell.
okay. Well, take 2 more hours and make that stuff.
Okay. Let's see. So I will grab a few things.
I didn't realize he was just didn't have any equipment.
Yep, he had no equipment.
Oh, you did say that. I didn't think about it. Yeah.
He
Sorry, man.
just had some money, basic clothes, and which is why he was like, well, I can hire people, because there's not a lot in his price bracket um, available at the trade town. Let's see. So braining party sheet. That's what it's doing.
So yeah, I mean whatever armor and kind of weapon he wants. There's also a dagger in the party sheet.
Okay.
Didn't make it get the shield.
It's still in there.
Jerry, did you grab the shield out
I
of the?
did, yes, yeah.
Okay.
The shield's all in my inventory. I didn't give it a custom name yet, but I have it equipped.
Okay. So it must have grabbed it but left the numbers there.
Okay, that happens. That's fixed. Let's see. So chain mail. Another shield, and give me a quick look. So come on, hup. It's good computer. Open Windows.
So yeah, what's cool about this is if like we have a key to some door and we're like, who's gonna carry the key? We can each carry the key, and that way if one of them gets lost.
Yeah, it's one of the great abilities that you have as a forge cleric. Okay, and we'll grab that. That'll help. Okay, now he's got an AC to speak of.
Okay.
All right.
Well, there you go.
So
Onward.
yep. Uh, Again, and this will probably be the last time during this adventure I'll be reusing this map. We'll put you all back on a path, because there's actually kind of a path at this point as you go through the last little bit of woods. Um, as it does seem that you're actually heading somewhere. You've seen like little bits of ruin ahead. It looks like, I mean, you're coming up and you're gonna have to go downhill through some jungle, and after this, and then you'll probably get to what's probably where you're headed. Um, but the
So
night
like
rolls around.
today, or like another day's travel or something.
Another day or two.
Okay.
It's been, a couple of weeks so far. So perception, everybody. Let's request a roll, and let's check on the things. So that
Well, luck perceives it.
yeah, he's a perceiver. He notices stuff.
I see things good.
Huh. Okay. Um, and it helps that the moon is out, like full bore, so you can really see around you pretty good. But nonetheless,
Is it? Are we camping? Is this
you're about to. You are
okay? Okay.
just about to set up the camping. Um, and let's see. Actually, let me rearrange you guys for more. I'm going to set you here, and then we're going to set a bonfire, and y'all can set yourselves out however you like. Around that bonfire.
I'm fine where I am.
Okay.
I'm good.
As you settle down,
They look so angry.
you were all surprised when these show up. Let's see.
Hola. I don't speak Spanish, so I'm not sure what you said, but hello.
I don't think they're here to talk about my musical abilities. How rude.
He's buff.
It's true.
He's got that Shatner robe on.
Definitely an upper body guy. He might have missed leg day. Should never skip leg day.
It's fundamental.
It's not their big thing. All right. So first up is Sir Doom going to make reactions. Luck can make reactions because it's a surprise round. So you can make reactions and such once your turn comes up. Number 2 moves in. And, well, I guess it just can't help itself, Zorna.
Oh, rude.
Claw. And hits you with it. And then it bites. Slathering. But your adamantine plate stops its bite.
Well, that's probably good.
Probably. This next one comes up, trying to get a taste of Makeit.
I would taste you tonight.
Slashes across your back. And then tries to take a bite out of your neck. But luckily, you're able to, after the warning slash, you were able to move to the side and has his jaws snap next to your head. Empty. Makeit. You can take reactions.
No, I don't actually have any reactions that I'm aware of that I can take. Nothing moved out of range, right?
Right. Just things coming in.
Okay.
And this one will claw over here.
Can I use my reaction to give him disadvantage? I have unsettling visage.
Yes. Because you can. So let's see. So that'll be his second one, which was worse. Which was worse? Does it work for the whole round or just that attack?
I believe it's just that attack.
Okay. So and then he tries to take a bite out of you, like your crime. Doesn't work out. Zorna, you may take reactions, and then the next round everybody can do everything.
Okay.
So speaking of which, Zorna, you're up.
Okay. This seems like a good time to pop up the Spirit Guardian at 4th level. So, let's see. Target them and cast damage. Oh, I did it necrotic. Did that matter?
No, but you'll probably change it in the future. But
Okay.
it'll work the same on them.
I didn't mean to. So,
Yeah. Let's see.
what I was trying to do was so at fourth level it does an additional 1d8, and I thought I was hitting an additional 1d8 button, but instead I was hitting necrotic. So how do you want to do that? There isn't a fourth level button.
You can, when you drag the damage, you can, like if you pick it up and go drag it onto somebody, which you will be doing in the future, you can right click and it'll add additional one, and I'll add the option.
Okay. Well, for now, do you just want me to roll an extra d8?
Sure.
Okay, so add an extra 5, and then that's. Did the effect go on them? It didn't.
Well, the effect goes on you. That's a
Oh,
concentration effect.
right. Okay. So then, I don't think I have really anything else that I can do. So I'll pass my turn.
Okay. There's your upcast radiant button.
Thank you.
Okay, so Werewolf 3, he's in range, so go ahead and hit him with the save and the damage.
Okay. Let's see. Number 3.
Yep.
Let me untarget everyone. So click save and then damage.
Yep.
Save. Damage.
Okay, so he still takes 10, even though he saved.
Not bad.
Yep. Good news is most of you have magic weapons. Alright, so its turn. It's gonna see. Make a bite at luck.
Couldn't hold out for long.
Oh, okay. And here's the con save that you want to pass, probably. You did! That's good news.
Well, if I fail it, don't I become a werewolf?
Uh-huh.
Pretty much.
It slashes at you. Next. Okay. Did I get this down here or not? So let me close Zorna here real quick. Okay, so as a bonus action, he's going to cast Magic Weapon. Which, will help. And hopefully pick up the correct dice. There we go. And make a slash. Okay. Make a second slash. And just, okay. Try. Alright, so this werewolf is gonna bite at him, and I bite at Zorna. And then slash at him.
Hey, they're from Barcelona.
Make it.
All right. I'm basically going to turn around and slash with my sword.
You are, in
Good
fact.
hit. For 16 points of damage. Follow up with another attack.
Hey, Alex, did
Mhm.
Werewolf 2 get his Spirit Guardian? I
Nope.
can't remember. Okay. Do you want me to go ahead and do that?
Yep.
And since there are 3, I'm going to just go straight off and use my action surge and do 2 more attacks.
Okay.
Darn, miss. Miss. Man, my luck has not been great on the 2 hit tonight. All right. That's my
well,
turn, however.
the second one hit.
Yep.
Oh, did it? Oh,
Yep.
okay. Great. Further 14 points.
I mean, it's been swingy, but
And that's my turn.
okay. And go ahead and hit this one.
Okay. I'll save. Damage. By the way, my Spirit Guardians are little cows with wings that are swooping around me.
Goring things.
There is no cow level. I don't know what you're talking about.
But I will say, this werewolf is not having good luck hitting you, Make it. Luck.
All right, the first thing we're going to do is back off because I do not have magic weapons, so he'll get an attack opportunity on me.
Okay. So werewolf 3 will happily take an attack of opportunity at you. Do you wish to use your reaction to have made that with disadvantage? Is that a thing?
I can only use it once.
Okay. That last bite just that leaves your arm feeling hot. Oh, sorry. You got bonus actions and stuff to do. Go ahead and do
Yep.
them.
After I'm away from him, I'm gonna drop Hex on him and Eldritch Blast him because that's the only magic damage I got. And that's my turn.
Okay. Go ahead and hit werewolf number 1, Zorna.
Target. Save and damage. Oh, half of 11 is still some damage.
Yep. It's better than 0.
Right.
Alright. Gonna keep trying to get a hold of Make It, who keeps escaping its jaws. And claws in this case. Zorna.
Okay, so I don't actually have a magic weapon, but I do have magic weapon, which is a bonus action. So I grab out my spear and it becomes magic for up to an hour, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it +1 to attack rolls and damage rolls. So how do you want me to handle that as far as using my spear?
If you go to the magic weapon, and you press the
Oh,
magic,
it'll add it?
yeah,
Okay.
you can add the magnifying glass and drag the effect onto you.
Where is it? I already lost it. Magic weapon, spell. Okay. So effect. Did it put the effect on me?
Yep.
Okay. And then I just roll like normal?
Yep.
Okay. So let's see. I guess I'll go for werewolf 2 here.
Okay. Hit.
It's adding.
I know. You did 8 to number 2. So
And it didn't add the +1. I mean, it added +4, but was that part of the +1?
the effect didn't actually end up going on you. So let's see why that is. There. I bet it'll work on next time. But I applied
Okay.
the damage.
You did? Okay. Okay. And my spirit guardian, I'm still concentrating on.
Okay. And also, you've got your Blessing of the Forge, which you can do every time you take a long rest. If you want to put that on somebody or something. Alright, luck.
All right, we're gonna blast again at werewolf. And I feel bad for leaving Makeit up there, so I'm gonna drop a bardic inspiration on him.
Well, you probably won't mind.
Good where I'm at still. I ain't gonna go running off into the woods. Seems like a bad idea.
Okay. Zorna. Werewolf number 2.
2. Okay. 2. Sorry, I have to scroll down. I don't know why it rolled it twice, but they were both failures, so. Hey!
That one succumbs to the flying angel cows.
Moo! Alright, so same for werewolf 3.
Yep.
Hey.
The werewolves are looking significantly worse for wear. As it tries again with a little more desperation now to take some make it with him. It appears that it's mostly disappointed. It does get a claw in.
Now they're worse for werewolves.
They're warren wolves. Uh,
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be here all night.
So I don't know if any of y'all have ever seen it. There's an MST3K of a movie about werewolves, but the girl in it says werewolves. And so for like the last 20 years, I've called them werewolves, and everybody looks at me like I'm crazy. The end.
Not werewolves, are wolves.
Smite.
Werewolves.
I've probably seen it. Can't think of the name off the top of my head. Though.
Do you know what I'm talking about? There's like an old
Probably. I've
Indian
seen all of them.
guy, and
Yeah.
it's a crazy movie. Yeah. But she's like, werewolves.
Alright, make it.
All right. Time to keep attacking that werewolf next to me. Rolled a 2. Rolled a 10. That'll be a hit with the bonus. And looks like that werewolf may be down. 19
Ooh.
points damage.
It in fact is down. It is a ex-werewolf. It's a was-wolf at this point. Okay. And warily, y'all get back together. Um, Anything else you all would like to do?
I mean, take
Well,
a nap at this point.
Yeah, that kind of stunk.
Very
But
continue the rest.
yeah,
I guess we have to clean up the camp first, though, or move.
I don't
Unless
know.
we just want to make a.
This might attract animals now.
Yeah.
there's was wolves all around. Let's see.
Werewolves.
Want to finish taking a long rest, or just take a short rest and head out of here?
Let's see.
Well, what time of night is it? How close are we to where we're going, etc.? Alex.
Um, it's you had just recently made camp. It's enough that well, no, not it'd been a little while, because the moon is full out. Um, those were just some exceptionally uh, sneaky werewolves,
And
and
stinky.
well,
I
they
know
are
what you're
now.
saying.
Um, let's see. No, no, I didn't the actual thing. And so I'd say it's about midnight.
Okay. Well, can we drag them off sufficiently to get a few hours of sleep?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. Let's open up a book.
Zorna grabs two, one by each heel, drags them off.
They turn into men, of course. So they're just human-ish bodies by the time you drag them off.
Well, that makes it easier. It's also a little disturbing. Make sure there's nothing of interest in their pockets and then kind of toss them into that ravine that's up to the upper left of us.
Okay.
Oh, you said it was the pond. I'm not going to toss them into the pond because we might drink from it.
What did we catch this time? One moment. While I just go to the book. For speed reasons.
How old school.
I know, it's craziness.
So let's see. On the stream, we got folk from Barcelona, Alex and I from East Tennessee. We got Michigan. Where everybody else from?
Massachusetts.
Ooh, is it cold yet?
No, but we have had some unseasonably cool weather.
It's still hot as blazes here during the day, anyway. Because, we're the South, so we get all the humidity. It can be 80 degrees, but feel like soup.
Toronto.
Yeah, we're probably pretty similar to Toronto.
Nice.
Got Toronto in the chat.
Boiling hot soup. You know, like Chinese food soup.
That's how it is here. It's lovely.
How has that been in a container for 4 hours and is still insanely hot? All right. So the rest of the night is, uneventful-ish. Let's see.
Well, I mean, the ish part bothers me.
Well, I mean, you all are slightly
Yeah,
more
what's the
jumpy than you
ish?
were before.
It crawled into your brains when we were asleep, so you never really noticed,
Zorna's intelligence is 13. I was about to say jokes on whoever crawls in Zorna's brain, but that's not true. She's smart. Ish.
She knows things about stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the other map. We don't want that.
Are we done with this map?
We were probably done with that map. It's true. Let's see.
What's going on here? Are we taking a break or what?
Our dogs are barking. Sorry. Hey,
Okay.
guys. Oh, they heard the fireworks. I'll just let them out in the yard.
Gotcha. I just noticed some dead arrows. Like, I kind of lost track of what we were supposed to be doing there.
Sorry, I was looking something up for one of y'all. All right.
I think I might take Zorna aside and remember that thing that you did to me when I was seeing stuff because I was acting all loopy and weird. And then I'm gonna show her like a festering werewolf bite. Just be like, I don't think that's healthy. That seems like a bad thing.
What did I miss? I let the dogs out and I come back to festering werewolf bite.
You might have
Yeah,
to repeat
remember that
yourself there.
thing you? Yeah, remember that when that thing you did to me when I was acting all loopy and I was tired and getting the chills and seeing all the fireflies.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of got this festering werewolf bite now, and I'm noticing there's a little fur around it. So I don't think that's good. That doesn't seem like normal. I mean, I'm not a
No.
doctor,
Well,
but I've never
let's.
had fur before.
Oh gosh. Well, I guess let's try that remove curse maybe. Um. Yeah. All right. I'll try that. See how that works. It doesn't give me a spell button, Alex.
It's okay. There isn't one.
Okay.
Because it's too broad. Okay. You can cast it on him. It seems like it
I'll do a
Just the
lesser
first level though?
restoration
it's
just
hard
to
to
be
tell.
sure.
You haven't had the problem long enough to notice the difference per se, but between between it all, it heals up and everything.
Yeah, I'll do
I
the
would
remove
appreciate. Well, if I
curse.
have to start shaving a lot, I will totally let you know.
Okay. Yeah, so those are the only two things I think that might help. You know, not really used to the whole werewolf thing.
Yeah, it's not really come up. No, that's not what I want.
I mean, let me know if you need the spare the dying. So,
Things might have gone awry.
right.
Yeah, I'll be sure to let you know if I need that.
Okay, so that was second level and third level.
Okay, that's not gonna work either. Let's go this way.
So I said the dogs heard the fireworks, but actually only one of the dogs heard the fireworks because the other one's deaf. But she saw her sister barking and so decided she was going to join in the fun. So now they're out in the yard just barking.
Like they do.
But luckily, we live like half a mile from anyone, so we don't bother the neighbors too much.
I guess, as long as we're trying to fill dead air here for a second, I could mention, has anyone checked out the new Keith Baker Eberron book that came to Fantasy Grounds? My understanding is this the 5e one that came out earlier this year as through Drive Through RPG, and it's now
Oh,
been codified for Fantasy Grounds. I understand that just got released, so that may be of interest to some people kind of watching this stream here.
oh, that's out for Fantasy
Nice.
Grounds already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. I need to look it up, but it just came
I
out
will be picking that
in the
up.
past couple weeks.
All right, I have found what I'm looking for. I got just the thing as it was. All right, so let me put y'all on here.
Did you share a map?
Well, actually, I'm now noticing I'm about to share a map. Is what it boils down to. Let's have a grid, huh? There we go. That'll make it better. And let's put make it on there.
Because nothing's come through for me,
Right.
but sometimes my thing freezes, so I don't know if it's this. It hasn't come through yet.
Goody. Come here. There we go. All right. And now I can share this map.
Oh, it's huge.
And I can make things visible.
Can you reshare it with me?
I can.
Actually, I found it.
All right then. There, one of these on each side. Um, and as you all approach, They move into a protective pose. At the center of this um, edifice, there looks to be a gap. Presumably, it's a portal. Right there.
Now, Sir Dwemer, I'm assuming this is where you need to go.
Well, I hope so. That's what I've been told.
Do you have any information about this before we charge forward?
Um, no, apparently the key is this, and he pulls out this odd-looking, um, maybe it's an amulet without a thong to go around the neck. It's a thing. Anyways, this is supposed to be a key that will open that, allow a person to pass through that portal. And he points towards the, well, oval with nothing in it.
And I take it it's just you. We're not going through the portal as well.
I mean, that's what I'm here for, is to go through it. Uh, you could if you wanted to. It's up to you. I don't know um, if where it's going would be. I don't know how it. I don't know how it translate you. Each of you being different than the people I'm used to.
Well, I'm just going to leave that one laying there. Uh,
Yeah. Harsh.
all right, I guess I'll start moving forward. Hello!
After she made you all that nifty armor and stuff? Wow.
Well, I don't know how it will. What will happen to you? Um, Generally, um, people of your um, ancestry are classified differently. Most of them aren't as well skilled.
Alex, take the picture down off the map.
Okay. By Ubushtai. Okay. Would anyone else like to move beforehand? They have not. The constructs have not reacted yet.
All right, well, come on, Sir Dwemer, I'll take you up there.
Just for good measure, let's
Or advantage position.
see.
And then again, we're gonna drop Bardic on Zorna, just cause reasons.
Okay. Hey Zorna, have you put your blessing of the forge on anything or anyone?
I have not. Who wants it?
I don't know what that is.
It makes your weapon +1.
Or armor?
Or
Whichever.
armor.
Oh, hopefully if something happens, I will totally try and be in the back, so I think make it would be, or you would be much better off not to try and be hit.
Make it.
Okay.
You want +1 armor or plus? You have a plus weapon.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You want +1 on your
Actually,
armor?
I do not have +1 on armor. That sounds good to me.
Okay. Um.
Oh no, I have +1 half plate. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll put it on mine.
But my flame tongue does not actually have a plus benefit. That's why I have less.
Oh,
to
it
hit,
doesn't.
'cause
Well,
it's
then
not,
I'll put
it's
it
not
on.
+1.
I'll put it on that. So how do I do that, Alex? Just click it.
Yeah, you should be able to drag it, the effect, and
Click
drop it
on.
on. Yeah, that'll work too. He's targeted. There you go.
That worked. Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
And Sir Guard casts Bless, just in case, because well, he's dealt with this sort of thing
If
before.
you don't mind, I'm going to charge up the lightsaber. Or, no, I mean, cast the thing on the flame sword.
Sure. Foosh.
Mm.
There is a little bit of irony of a trollkin wielding a flame sword,
There is, yeah.
but I approve of irony. All right. So I'm going to have everybody roll initiative ahead of time, cause reasons.
He definitely is preferring his trident. However, it is useful to have as basically a torch slash sword slash things that'll heat things up. So
Okay. Um, I'm gonna have a start an initiative, just to keep track of things. Luck, what would you like to do at this moment?
Actually, I think I'd probably hold my action. Actually, take it back. Detect magic.
Okay. So that is what, a 30-foot cone?
Yep, and we're gonna kind of try and hit with the portal, and well, I guess I know the portal's magic. Duh. A little in front of the portal.
Okay, so you're gonna move forward until you're within 30 feet of it.
Start counting.
Okay.
I think that's probably
The
about
the
right there.
Ubashti do respond. They are magical. You're about 10 feet away, 15 feet before you're actually got the portal in your range.
10 feet of movement left. I'm gonna kind of back up nervously after those. Are those like statues or?
Yes, they're
I mean,
light
are these or
statues. With they've got a bit of the glowy eye going, um, and they've
back up? I've
moved
been beat
like.
up by a stone golem before.
Yeah. These might be smarter, just by the way they act.
Right, I'm kind of. My real hope here is that maybe they sense that key, or Sir Doomregard here has something to help with them. That's the hope, at least.
Yeah.
Sir Dweemorg, would you like me to walk forward with you?
Probably. I'm just going to guess we'll probably end up having to fight our way through because no one mentioned these. But then again, they didn't know too much. I'm mostly running out of hope here. All right. So let's see. He's cast bless. Um, so I guess he will cast magic weapon on his sword that you made him, his scimitar. Um, and so he will ready action to respond when attacked with violence. Zorna.
Is that as far as he moved forward? Because I was going to move up next to him.
There.
Move a little ahead.
Okay.
So he's thinking these are going to attack us.
Yes.
Then I will. I will wall of fire. I haven't done that before.
Okay.
So let's see. It's a wall of fire 60 feet long, so it can get both of them. So what do I do? Just target them both?
Hold down your left and right mouse button, and you can draw a line like that. I'm sorry. What was that?
Can I do it right over them or just in
Yeah.
front of them?
You can do it right over them.
Okay, it didn't let me do anything. It's not letting me draw any kind of a line.
Okay. So,
But it goes from one to the other. So cast.
okay. And which direction is the fire pointing? Like, it's sighted, so it'll either go north or south at this point on the map, either up or down.
In what way is it pointed? It says that you create a wall that can be 60 feet long, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick, or a ring 20 feet in diameter.
Uh-huh.
Before you do damage, you do have Zorna. You have make it targeted.
That's true. As it goes further, it's like one side will be the hot side, the other side less so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One side of the wall selected by you when you cast a spell deals 5d8 fire damage towards each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall. A creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on the turn it ends its turn there. Other side of the wall deals no damage.
Okay, well, I guess the side of the wall towards us deals no damage, and the side of the wall towards them deals damage.
Sure.
Right?
Yep.
Did I hit everything I need to? Or?
Let's see. They've done the save, so now damage.
I did hit damage. I hit damage. Didn't I?
Let's see. So.
No, I don't see any damage out there.
Nope. Just saves.
Okay. So damage.
Okay.
There we go.
Good to go.
And that is concentration, so I just keep it up as long as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or until you don't want it there anymore, or what have you.
Well, right.
Okay, so that hasn't happened yet. That hasn't happened yet. Okay, so that will be this one, which will move forward. It says something, but it's not recognizable. Like, none of you know the language. Does anyone have a I understand all languages thing?
I do not.
Not without casting.
Okay. Well, I figured I'd bring it up beforehand. So
I know troll.
It is not trollish, unfortunately. So
I assume that means meme as well.
I know Dwarven and Minotaur.
Neither of those. Alright, so first it's going to swing with the scepter. One here, to which it hits. Well, the good news is out of the 5 dice it rolled, 4 of them were ones.
Yay.
And then the Koposh will come over here. For some damage. And both of you make your constitution saves. Make it.
Does it have because it was in the wall again at the end of its turn, or how does that work?
Yes, it is within range, so it's within 10 feet of it.
Okay.
Actually, never mind. It's on the wrong side of it. It walked to the heartless side. Because if it was north of it.
Well, I can move 30 feet, so let's see where that puts me. 5, 10. Well, actually, no. 10,
Here, let me.
15.
I've locked tokens. That way you can drag yourself around.
All right, so that's about, let's say, 30 feet. Maybe give me credit for that last 5 feet or whatever. But still, that puts me too far away from anything except for chucking my trident, which means I need to turn off the short sword flame tongue.
Correct.
And chuck my trident. Hit.
Bullet hits.
It is a trident of wounding for 13 points of damage. It's probably immune to it, maybe, as a golem, but we'll see. Let's see. Hit points lost due to this weapon's damage can be regained only through a rest, rather than regeneration, magic, or other means. At the start of each of the wounded creature's turns, it takes necrotic damage, so I don't think a golem's can be impacted by necrotic damage. I'm just going to say probably not, right?
Let's see.
Otherwise, it does like 1d4 and we have to deal with saving throws.
Yes, activate the effect for it on it.
Okay. Let me see. I am not seeing it. Where is that stupid effect? It's got to be there. I know we did this once before.
Should be under items, I think. Yeah. Item of Trident of Wounding effect. Da-da-da.
Oh, here we go. Okay, sorry. I had it collapsed on that screen. That's what was going on. Okay, great.
And it'll either work on its own or I'll have to roll it, whichever.
All right. So that is my turn.
Okay. All right, this one's turn. Let's see. So we'll Scepter make it. Well, at least I'm not critting.
Ouch.
Yeah, that hurt. And that one missed. So.
If this were a comic book, there would be like a kathwam.
Right. All right.
You'd see force bars flying from it and everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Like your head hurts. You didn't get hit in the head, but your head hurts still. All right. So Diagnostic Aura. Creatures start a turn within 15 feet. So that'll be luck first. What happens? Okay. Does that. And then you get to move. Or then you can take your rest of your actions. Oh, let's see. Until the end of the Bush Tie's next turn, can't cast spells that require a verbal component or speak louder than a whisper. So that's also affecting your luck. Did you get that?
Yep.
Okay.
See how screwed that makes me. How long is this after our last fight?
Full day.
Never.
At least a full day. Maybe 2.
Ooh, so I get my action surge again?
Yes.
Oh, so we have our spell slots?
Yes.
Okay. Then did I have 14 points of damage?
Let's see. Yes, because I hit you in this combat.
Okay.
Is where that came from.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I'm just going to take the dodge action because I really don't have anything else I can do.
Okay. So Eldritch Blast has a verbal component.
Yeah, pretty much everything a bard has spell wise has a verbal component.
Well, um, okay, so let's see. Okay, well that's not so bad then. All right. At the end of this thing's turn, you can talk again. Let's see. So misses and also misses. Well, that could be worse. All right. Dreamer Guard also gets hit with the same thing. Dynastic Aura rolls garbage, and actually, hold on. Use failed by. Okay, a thing I didn't get coded. Everybody who's within 10 feet of Sir Dreamer Guard gets +5 to their saving throws. So
Ooh,
from the
that ain't small.
from being a paladin aura, um, so actually, luck, you can go ahead and you ended up passing that. So let me fix your damage. And you can make actions and such if you'd like.
In that case, I'm still gonna probably end up moving back here away from them.
Okay.
Except for this time, I'm going to, as a bonus action, do Hex on number 2, and then Vicious Mockery him.
Okay.
I will let him know that Scythe in his hands looks very, very silly.
Huh.
Really stick it in there.
Yeah, those are great weapons if you don't want to kill anything.
Let's see. So.
Apparently, not being able to understand me. He didn't think his weapon looks near as silly as I did. So,
Okay. Um, Sir Doomguard did fail his save, so he still took the damage. Can't talk, essentially, for a while.
Let me look up that thing, unless you happen to know it, on the Trident of Wounding again to see is it out its turn that it makes a save or whatever. I've got a save con DC 15.
Okay. Let's see.
At the start of each of its turns, it takes 1d4 necrotic for each time it's been wounded, and can then make a DC 15 con save, ending the effect on
Okay.
success.
So it takes it at the beginning, regardless, and then at the end is when it will try and fix it. Okay. So, well, I guess he's just gonna have to try and hit the thing then. Um, it's smite. Nope. All right, Zorna. Time to make your save. See if you're struck dumb. 9, 14.
do have a
Okay.
bardic inspiration if you think that will help. The DC 17.
She's got a 14 right now.
So, what does that
You
mean?
have to roll a 3 or I gave you Bardic Inspiration. It's a D8. So if you roll a 3 or better, you make your save.
Okay.
Hey.
There you go.
Okay. So, Zorna, you don't have to make that save anymore. Luck, you don't have to make that save anymore. Because you just have if once you make it, you're fine for 24 hours. Um, so
Awesome.
currently only make it and Sir Dwayne Regard do. Okay, so act away.
Okay. Well, so pretty much wasted my 4th level slot, so I will do 3rd level of Spirit Guardian.
Okay.
Cast and damage and effect.
Okay.
All right, so it did do its trident of wounding damage, did not give it a save. How about if I drag the save over to it?
Save will be at the end of its turn. Um, to see if it
Not
stops.
according to the description. It actually
Oh, really?
says it does it immediately after it takes the damage.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Even better. Nope, it'll keep taking it.
It can choose to spend an action to take another save if he wants.
It's not gonna. Let's see.
Okay.
So,
Does its next Spirit Guardian go yet, or is that the
yes.
end of its turn?
No, it's
Yes.
the beginning.
Okay. So that is which number 1?
Yes.
Okay. So save and damage.
It is. It'll tell you it's heavily damaged. It's slightly bloodied if it had blood. All right. So now it'll swing its stick. Poorly.
Yay.
All right.
Aww.
Cuts Makeit with its offhand, and then it'll be time for Makeit to make a save. So let me open this back up. Which you pass no problem with your 38 as your total Constitution save. So you won't have to take that save either, which is handy for me. So go for it.
Cool. All right, I'm going to, let's see. First off, I'm going to pull out my short sword, go, work, damn it, and then attack the Ushabti 1.
Okay.
Actually, let me double check. It looks like the effect is currently already on it. I've got, let's see, British durability, blessing the forge. No, I do not. Okay, so I'm going to put the effect on it.
Okay.
I have 4
Foosh.
pluses, man. That's cool. All right, so
Nice.
let's see what a couple of attacks do here. 1 miss, unfortunately. 120.
Ooh,
Yay!
crit.
Critical hit.
All right.
Here's where the flame tongues really kick it
That's
in.
a lot of dice. 34 points of damage.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
And I'm going to use my action surge
All right.
to attack twice more. A miss. Nice, and another hit. For 18 points of damage, and it looks like it may be inoperable.
Yep. That one starts to crash down. Let me look and see if it's got anything particular. Nope. It just.
Turn around to Stab T2 and say, now it's your turn. I do like taking things apart.
It's true. Alright, next go. Time to make a save. Hopefully. Let's see. Okay, I can ask for more as far as saves go. So now none of you have to deal with that.
Hooray!
All right.
Hit. Smite.
Nice.
Miss.
To be smoten.
Alright, luck.
All right, Luck's gonna start it off by giving inspiration to make it because I don't want that sword missing. Seems to really hurt things.
It burns.
And then we're just gonna Eldritch Blast this time. It's Lux.
And it crashes down too. Actually, yes.
Wait,
You did that to Beshte 1, who was already down.
No, it was
No,
that
that was a
the
Trident.
wounding effect
Never
was
mind.
still on it.
Yes.
And it
Right.
became its turn.
I see.
It was dying, and so since it was instead of dying rather than dead,
Right.
it continued to take damage and is
Okay.
now dying 1.
Alright, make it.
All right. I'm going to step around over here. And then I'm going to attack twice. Nice. 1 hit. For 19 points of damage.
For
And then follow up with the second attack. And that is a miss. And
you have Bardic Inspiration you could use.
Yep, remember we hate you missing with that sword.
Right. And how do I
Roll a d8.
use it? Just roll. Okay.
So that'll be a 21, which hits.
Sweet. For 19 points of damage. Much better. So, never mind. I've already used an action. I can't use. Well, I could heal myself. I'm going to use that second wind as a bonus action because why not?
Okay.
And I get 11 hit points back.
Right.
Cool.
Zorna.
okay. So I am going to do a guiding bolt. Why did it roll twice?
Lag.
Okay. Did it hit?
The first one missed.
So it did not hit.
It did not hit.
Okay. Woo. Then I'm going to pass my turn.
Alright.
Let me go ahead and do the I still have Spirit Guardian on that one.
Yes, please do.
Whoops, I hit cast instead of save. Does that
Does
that count the same?
Yeah, just
Okay.
make sure it drops on it. No. Okay.
Did that drop on it?
It did not. So drop the save on it because it didn't actually roll the save. and then you healed it. So, target it, and then click on the Spirit Guardian save.
I was targeting it and untargeted.
There we go. And then the damage.
Okay.
Which did as much with it making the save as it did before. Okay, so it takes some damage. It looks rickety at this point. Misses with its scepter and misses with its compass. Lies there. And then Zorna again.
Did it fall down?
No,
Okay. Oh, that's the
that's the previous
Ibashti
one.
one dying again.
Yes.
Okay.
Just laying there.
Right. Well, I was pretty happy with guiding bolt, so I'll go with that again. Is it 2 that's still up?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So
That hit.
what? Damage.
For enough.
Kaboom.
So it falls down.
Boom. Do they just crumble to dust, or is there like statues laying there?
There is a thing there for sure. Um,
A thing.
Yep.
What kind of a thing?
it's laying there. It's broken, but it's hollow inside. Um, there and it's a giant like sculpture that's hollow inside with markings engraved all along it. Laying there.
Hey, make it. Check this
Dim.
out.
All right. I'm just gonna kind of look at it, investigate it. Can I make a skill check or something?
Sure. Let's see.
Not great. Rolled a 4.
You don't know how it works. There's no like moving parts in it, or anything.
This is
It's not like
not just your standard mechanical creature. There's some kind of magic involved.
Oh yeah,
I think I would assume that.
they definitely registered magic,
Or at least I believe.
heavy
it's for
magic.
sure.
yeah. And they were speaking. You just couldn't. No one can understand them.
I figured it was something along the lines of none shall pass.
Sounds pretty close to what I think it would have been too.
All right, Sir Dweomurge. Here's your door.
Okay. Well. He will. Before he goes, cast Cure Wounds. Want to make it. Which I need to adjust. That should have healed you more. And then he lays on hands himself. Which doesn't heal him as much as it should have.
Uh-oh. Did these things affect our ability to heal ourselves?
I still have detect magic up.
They still detect his magic. They haven't stopped. Zorna, it's your turn.
Um, let's see. I am gonna do healing also on Makeit.
Okay.
If I can find it.
You know, I'm not that worried about it. I can actually do another surge type heal myself on myself if I need to.
Okay.
It's only 16 points. I should be able to do that. I can do actually with my inhuman vigor. It is listed as 1d10, but that actually needs to be updated because I can now do 2 hit dice instead of 1.
Well, I will move forward and investigate the portal.
Okay. And pass your turn, please.
Check out that portal too.
Well, my thing is freezing. Hold on a second.
Sure.
Did it pass?
Yes.
Okay.
The bush tie, one, gets up, walks back into place.
Oh boy.
Luck.
Well, Luck was gonna go join Zora, but now
I
I'm a
take that
little
back.
nervous.
That's two. Sorry. Did the wrong ones there. There we go.
Does it look almost like as inert as when we first walked up to it when we first got here? Not
No,
really
it got
moving
up,
quite
its
yet.
eyes burst back up, and it just moved back to where it was. It's not, it hasn't settled in or anything.
But it just goes back to its spot. It doesn't go after one of us.
So far, it has
Right.
went back to its spot.
Maybe it goes there until it regenerates. Sir Jumergard, I suggest you use that portal pretty quickly. I'm still curious enough to
Yeah.
come up here with Zorna and check it out. Cause I am a button pusher.
All right. It doesn't make an attack of opportunity against you as you go past it.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that, Mr. Ushabi too. As long as it's not attacking before like Sir Doomregard, I'm just gonna kind of be checking out the portal a little bit. Still keeping one eye on those two things though.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, and if we ever meet again and I can help you, I will. And he runs up to it, and as he nears it, the portal um, opens, like a greenish energy pours from it, enough that you can tell that it's opening to another realm. And then through the portal, as he gets close to it, you can see a greenscape. And by that I mean, like an area of greenery, like trees and the like. And he walks through it, and he's on the other side. The portal is currently still open at the end of his turn, however. Make it.
Portal's still open at the end of his turn. Okay, well, how about I double run and I should be able to get to it.
Okay.
I'm going to run in.
Okay. You're in another forest, as far as you can tell. There isn't a on this side of it. There's just um, two trees arching, make up the portal.
So, like, the portal's not active?
No, it is active. Just as you go through the portal on the other side. So on this
Oh,
side
it
is it's
just comes out basically as a portal between two trees and no shrine or whatever there.
right.
Just a real quick look around. Anything immediately, like, deadly?
Nope.
Okay, then I'm going to. Can I turn around and what do I see?
Yeah. If you turn around, you'll see um, the same greenish portal like border, and then out on the other side you see where you just came from.
All right, then I'm going to say it seems safe enough, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. All right, Zorna.
Oh, hell, why not? Bonsai! My map is frozen. But Zorna also goes through.
Okay. I've moved you. Same description.
And I cannot pass my turn.
Okay. Let's see. Now a boost die 2 seems to like shut down for a second, cycle back up, and seems ready to try again, as it were. Boost die 1 moves back to its initial spot. Make it.
Well, I mean, I'm going to take the. Well, I'm going to defend. I'm going to hold my action unless something is coming at us to try to stop us from going through. Otherwise, I'm just going to hold my action.
Okay. Well, he takes the portal key and pokes it into the ground, like right where the portal, like right where the portal is, uh, on the other side. So it's right in between like two stones on the temple side, and then backs away, which currently leaves the gate open, the portal open.
Come on,
And
Luck.
well, let's see. Which works as anticipated, as a cures Zorna. Luck.
I'm sorry, Mr. Egyptian man. It would have been nice to have chatted longer, but I will have to get out of here. Like you want to hurt me. I am not down for that.
Okay.
Head for the portal.
All right. The three of you are on one side of the portal. The portal is currently still open.
When it gets to be my turn, I'm going to come on through as well. Actually, I held my action, so as long as everyone's through, I could probably take my action and go through, maybe, huh?
Yeah. Everyone's on the other side of the portal.
Yep, I will join them.
I'll just mention, like, if they can follow us, we might want to close this. He was looking kind of agitated after he got settled in, and then I kept standing there.
Okay. So I'm not sure that it's a two-way portal with the key I have. That's why I put it on the other side. Because the way some portals, at least where I'm from, work is keys aren't necessarily both two-way. So I left it open. if we are where I hope we are, it's going to take a bit A to find out and B to figure out where I am. Because planets are kind of big and such. But I guess I'll go this way, and you all can do as you choose.
We'll follow you.
We're coming with you. You might actually know where you're going.
Well, hopefully, I can tell you this way is north.
Awesome. Lots of planets heading north.
So a whole new adventure awaits next time.
Yep. All right, we'll be back in a month ish, to pick things up depending on who's here and where and what. These Abushtai will hang out being guards for eternity and or until they're destroyed. And we will see you guys later. Again, this was sponsored by Fantasy Grounds. You can check them out at fantasygrounds.com, and you can check out DDO at DDO.com, which is Dungeons Dragons Online. And I guess we'll start with Makeit. If you got anything you'd like to go on and speak about.
Yep. On DDOstream again. This is 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern every Sunday. D&D night on DDOstream. Next Sunday is going to be the Stormreach Chronicles with Patrick. The following Sunday, that being September 20th, will be me doing a DM, the start of a new 3-parter, and then September 27th will be Kevin with the Heroes of Battle Rise, and that is our schedule for September. We're always looking for players in that who are interested in joining the various groups. So if that's something that is of interest to you, you can go find us on a Discord here. We need to promote that Discord a bit more, but I don't really have the invite quite ready to go. Either way, get in touch with one of us. We'll get you onto a Discord here and hook you up with a group if there's any room available, which there often is. So that sounds cool. Otherwise, on my personal stream, just want to say twitch.tv/mockduck for old retro stuff. I don't do a lot of streaming there, but I think we're going to be doing some in the near future. So if you're interested in like the super retro, that means like 80s and earlier, you might want to check that stuff out.
Is it? It's vintage, isn't it?
Don't say that.
It's whatever is beyond retro at this point.
I don't want to think of myself as vintage because, I'm from the 80s.
That's why I just said vintage. I didn't say anything else. One's at least accurate and the other's worse. 'Cause same. All right. Luck, I think you've got some things.
Yep. Thanks for having me tonight. Appreciate it. Me and the guys over at Triple J always enjoy when we can make one of your games. It's always a lot of fun. Everybody out there, make sure to come by and check out Triple J's website. It's www.triplej-gaming.com, and you can find links to our Discord, Twitch, and YouTube. All of our social medias are there. And come by and hang out. And we love talking about gaming, new gaming, old gaming, all kinds of game. I say heavy focus on D&D because I think that's where every single one of us got our start. And we're always planning games and getting together on our Discord, and I would say 90% of our games are all played on Fantasy Grounds. And again, Gruubii, thank you for running the night. It's always appreciated.
Sure. Thanks for being here. I like having folk. And for myself and Lynn, you can find us on DDO Sunday with Alex and Lynn. Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And the first Sunday of each month, I run my portion. And maybe I'll be doing something else soon. I'm not sure. But you can also find us making the things that we make on AmethystEntertainment.com and DDO. Or excuse me, blah. I was too automatic. And AmethystDragonfly.com.
And we will be joining Jerry's game on, what was it, the 20th, he said? September 20th?
Indeed, I did. Yeah.
Yes.
It should be cool.
We'll be joining in on that. So we'll see you then.
All right. You'll have an excellent evening.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for
everybody.
joining us.
Yep, thank you.